Hey, what's up guys? It's Reflex. Today I'm trying a little bit of a different video. Definitely let me know what you guys think, if this is something you're interested in seeing more of or not. But there is a subreddit called MechanicalHeadPens. I love that subreddit. Basically, the premise of it is that a lot of people who like one of these hobbies tend to like all three of them. So that's mechanical keyboards, headphones, and pens, and then a common next step to that that's usually included in there as well is watches. And I have gotten comments when I make videos about my pens. People say, nice to see someone wearing a watch, or I see those headphones, I like those too, or nice keyboard. So I know some of you out there that watch my videos for the pens also enjoy these other hobbies. So I just wanted to do like a quick little collection video showing what I have in each of those hobbies. If you're interested in any of them, let me know. A lot of this is budget stuff with some inclusions of more expensive things, because I kind of start with the cheap, see what I like, and then buy the more expensive versions of that. So we'll start with mechanical. So mechanical keyboards. Let's go ahead and pick up the camera. It might start getting shaky, sorry about that. But first keyboard we have here is the Ducky 1-2 Mini. Hopefully it will focus. But yeah, Ducky 1-2 Mini, white keyboard, black accent. And then I just have these random cheap keycaps from Amazon. Yeah, they're kind of like an off-white, which stinks because they don't match the white of the keyboard, as you can probably see. But yeah, nice. They have Kale Speed Coppers, which I am a fan of. They're a little too heavy for me, but other than that, I really love them. And then under that, we have the cheapest wireless mechanical keyboard I could find on Amazon at the time. I wanted the cheapest one I could find for my Raspberry Pi. It has knockoff blue switches. They honestly don't sound that bad in my opinion, but there's a few that are like kind of sticky and just not good. I mean, you get what you pay for, but for a wireless mechanical keyboard, I mean, it works. I think I got it for like 15-20 bucks. At the time it was super cheap, but nowadays you can probably find better stuff for cheaper. And then I decided to move on to something a little bit more expensive for that Raspberry Pi, and then eventually I used it for my MacBook as well. This is the Keychron K82 maybe? I don't remember. Hopefully it says on the bottom. Oh, it's just K2. Keychron K2 with the stock keycaps with browns. I think they're Gateron browns. And that's how I learned I love Gateron browns. So we move on to my current keyboard. This is the Novel Keys NK65 in the atomic purple. I think that's what they call it. I forget what they call it. But it's atomic purple, we all know. And then I have some KeyTalk Control keycaps, I think is what they are. I will put a link in the description for them if I can find it. But purple matches the keyboard very nice. First time using like pure white keycaps. I've been using them for a few months now, and honestly they're holding up really well, besides like some hairs and like clothes fibers and maybe some like few little ink droplets. They're holding up really nice. Not dirty from like gross fingers or anything, which is really nice. And then I have a little Buzz Lightyear escape key. I put like a finishing, what do you call it, top coat, whatever. I put a matte one on there. I need to put a glossy one on there because the matte one is not holding up very well. It does not look good. But let's see, the alphas are Gateron browns. These are Bobas. Boba U4Ts. This is also Gat Brown, I think. Trying to remember. The letters are either Gateron Brown or Zelios. I think they're Gat Browns. And then these are Bobas. Pretty sure. I'd have to look. I don't feel like taking it apart, but I'll put it in the comment too if I remember or whatever. But yeah, really nice keyboard. Really enjoying it. Been working great for me. And we'll move on to the next, which is mechanical head. So next is headphones. We'll start with the cheapest, which is the Moondrop Quarks. Super cheap. I honestly usually just keep these in my purse, just in case, because I mean I can't really use them with my phone because I have 13 Pro, so no using a headphone jack, of course. But I just keep them there just in case. Maybe sometimes I'll put in my adapter too. Maybe I should get another one for that actually, now that I think of it. And then moving on up, we have the Moondrop Chews with some spin fit tips. And if I had to pick one wired earbud to use for the rest of my life, it would be the Moondrop Chews. Absolutely love those. We have the AirPods Gen 2. I'm not going to open them because they're going to look gross, but I only use these with my Apple TV, so whenever like we have guests over or something, I can still watch TV without bothering them or anything, because the guest bedrooms are right by my room, so only use for those for me. And I got them for free when I got my MacBook, so I didn't spend that much money on earbuds just for that purpose. And then these are my main wireless earbuds, the Sony Link Buds S. Again, with the SpinFit 360 ear tips. Not sure why it's not really wanting to focus on everything today. Yeah, those are my mains. Love those. The noise canceling isn't the best. I used to use AirPods Pros, but they didn't stay in my ears, so this is what I moved to. Really love them. They sound good, and the noise canceling is enough for me. And I think it has noise pass through, but it's not good, so I don't use it. I just take the earbuds out like a normal person. And then my latest acquisition are the Critical Diokos. So my first planar magnetic. Very nice, very pretty. Love the sound. I love them for music. Tried using them with my Steam Deck, but I play a lot of like truck simulators, and the engine rumble of the trucks with these guys is just intense. So not really for gaming, but for music I love them. For gaming on the Steam Deck I'll use the Chews. The Chews I'll use for anything. They're just great for everything for me personally. So yeah, love those. And then headphone wise, I have the Sennheiser HD 579s. Kind of babysitting these. Love them for music. Not really my favorite, just because I feel like the 560Ss are better in pretty much every way. These just sound more fun for music, but 560S, my favorite. These are disgusting. I apologize for even showing them on video, but these are my babies. I love just everything about them. They sound great. Very clear. If I had never had these, the 579s would sound great, but since I've heard vocals with the 560S, the 579 can just never compare because these are just so crisp and clear. Oh, love them. My fave. Just a quick thing I forgot to mention. For my audio interface, I just use a Go XLR Mini. Just plug in my headphones there. And then I have my microphone, which is the Shure MV7. Just use the Shure MV7 with the pop filter for the SM7B. Makes it sound a lot better. XLR into the Go XLR Mini. That powers on my audio. Easy peasy. So the next category is pens. which by this time you guys know I have a lot of pens, so I'm not going to show all of those. But I have my favorites here, the Mont Blanc 147, Pelican M605, Pelican M800 Wall Street, Lamy 2000, Shown Design Ultim, and Moonman C1. Let's go ahead and gotta love that. So yeah, if you want to see all the pens I have, you can look at my State of the Collection video from last year. I've of course gotten some new pens since then, but that'll give you kind of a general idea. So we can go ahead and move over to watches. We'll start with the one I'm wearing currently, which is the G-Shock. Please focus. Sorry about that. G-Shock. This is the one with the atomic syncing, multi-band 6 they call it. Absolutely love this thing. Always perfectly synced up and everything, and it's just absolute workhorse. Of course, I'll put the exact model name down here, I'm sure. And we'll move over to this, the Seiko, I think it's SNK 809, Seiko 5 automatic watch. I bought this when I got my first like real job, like outside of fast food. So when I worked at the technology support desk at my first college. Don't really wear it that often, but it's nice to remember that, and of course I love the looking at the inside. So yeah, it's kind of more of a special occasion. I need to get a better strap for it because that one's way too big. And then I guess next up is the Baby G. It's supposed to be clear, but it's definitely getting yellowed because I swam in it a lot. I don't wear this one anymore, to be honest, like at all, because I have the big G-Shock, which surprisingly fits my wrist. I did have to cut the band, but other than that, I mean, I feel like it fits my wrist well enough. I mean, it's definitely big, but not too big, I feel like. But the Baby G, a little bit smaller option. But yeah, I never really wear it. It could be a good option if I need something a little slimmer, but it's getting gross under there. No thanks. We have a little bit of a dressier option, another Seiko. This is a quartz. Don't really wear this one ever either. It was like 20 bucks. I got it just for the style because it is very nice and pretty. So if I wanted to wear a watch just for style, this goes with a blue dress I have, so that's why I got that. I mean, I can't read that, honestly. I mean, I can read Roman numerals. I can barely read analog clocks, though, just to prove I'm a zoomer. And then we have this watch I bought to commemorate getting my next real job I have currently. So this is the Citizen, it's Eco Drive. It's got some long model name, whatever. But yeah, solar, charging, quartz. Keeps time pretty well. I think it was like 150 bucks, and I feel like it was worth that. And then I got a custom leather strap for it that fits my wrist perfectly. I'll link the leather strap guy I use because he also made the strap for my next watch I'm going to show, as well as this one. And I tell him the measurements of the watch and my wrist, and he makes it fit exactly perfectly. So yeah, love this. This is more of an everyday watch. It has a mineral crystal though, so not the best. Don't love that for it, but I like the dark aesthetic. So if I'm ever wearing like a darker outfit, this definitely goes better. And then this is my favorite and newest. Well, I say favorite, but honestly, G-Shock kind of ruins all watches for me because it's everything I need it to be. I can wear it every day. It goes with every outfit, in my opinion, except like the fanciest of outfits. But even then, personally, I don't mind the look of wearing a G-Shock with like a fancy outfit. This is my favorite analog watch, that's for sure. The Stern Glass Taro? And this is a limited edition as well, only 1,000 made. I have number 631. It has sapphire crystal. All the rest are mineral or plastic, I guess. I think the G-Shock is plastic, yeah. It's just not really wanting to focus today, huh? This is my favorite watch. I'll try to get it to focus. There you go, you can see that a little bit better. Absolutely love this. And again, custom leather strap by the same person on Etsy. He makes it fit perfectly. And this watch also came with a gray strap. This strap's a little bit lighter, looks a little bit different, but in my opinion, I think it looks slightly better. But I guess that's up to opinion. So yeah, those are my Mechanical Headpens Plus watches. If you guys are interested in seeing more of these hobbies, definitely let me know. And if you have questions about any of these I showed, definitely let me know. Oh, I forgot I was going to show my mouse too, since that's usually something people show. I just used the G305 piece of aluminum foil and a AAA lithium battery with some hockey stick grip tape on it, which gets really gross and gunky. So again, apologies for showing my gamer gunk. Yeah, Mechanical Headpens. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.